Hello. A very fine victory from our boys in blue. Look, I think. Look. Let's not get carried away. Let's try and keep things on the down low. It was only Ross County, and I think the big test obviously comes this week. We've got Spurs on Thursday, and we have got Celtic obviously in the cup final on Sunday. But I think we've got to look for signs of encouragement, signs of positivity in what has happened. Spurs obviously today have gone from being 2-0 up to 4, losing 4-2 at this moment in time, at time of recording, which is pretty pathetic. So look, signs of encouragement, positivity from that game today is the fact that Clement finally seems to be learning. He finally seems to be getting it right and putting it together. And I don't think that this is the case, and I'm not going to say that it is solely down to this. People talk about he's listened to the fans, but I don't think it's necessarily that that he's kind of sat there in his office at Ibrox and gone, what shall I do? Things aren't going well. Things are not good. What shall I do? Let's have a look. Let's open Twitter. Let's have a look at X. Let's scroll through all the Rangers fan sites. Let's watch a few Rangers podcasts. That's what I'm going to do. That's how I'm going to change it. But I do think that the element of playing these four players in as the attacking four has made a huge difference to this team. I think the removal of Cyril Dessers from the front, the fact that Dessers is kind of his movement's poor, he's slow, his link up plays poor, and the team just looked slow and dithersome with him up front. Whereas now with these four in the sort of playing up there, with Danilo, with Hamza, with Hadji and Cheney, the movement looks good, the play looks good. The attacking threat is clearly there. We're a lot more clinical in front of goal. We're creating more chances, and I think the proof, is the fact that in the last 4 games, Rangers have scored 14 goals in the last 4 games. Going along an average of over 3 goals a game, whereas before we were going along at an average of 1 goal a game. I think the reintroduction of Danilo has made a big difference. I think Danilo is head and shoulders, streets ahead of Dessers. I know that'll upset some of the Dessers fangirls and fanboys out there, naming no names. But I think, Danilo is a huge upgrade on Dessers. His movement is very good. His ability to drag defenders out, his ability to go past defenders is absolutely excellent. Hamza Igaman, I think, has made a massive difference in the team, a huge difference in the team. In the way he plays, his movement is good, his link-up play is good, his appreciation of space, the way he takes on players, and his finishing is coming along an absolute treat, and he looks quality. He really does look an excellent buy. And I think what's really encouraging for me is the fact that that he is learning game by game. He's getting better game by game, and I think his control, his agility, his ability, and the fact that he's a little tank as well. He just looks different class, and he got his goal today, a brilliant finish from outside the box, smashing it into the top corner. No, it takes a nick off the defender, but I think it's still going in at the end of the day. So absolutely excellent from Hamza, and I think Hamza makes a massive difference. And look, nothing against Cyril Dessers, and I can't stand the guy, but I honestly hope that Hamza starts up top on Thursday against Spurs. I think he'll make a big difference up there. Obviously, unfortunately, we can't play Hadji and Danilo, which could be positive that they both get a rest ahead of the cup final, because I think they both will have to start the cup final given their recent form. I think having Hadji in there is a big difference as well. His creativity, his ability on the ball, his ability to move the ball. He's a quality footballer, a very good footballer. And I think his football intelligence has made a massive difference for Rangers. Cheney, didn't have the best of games today, but overall, his ability to take on players, attack players, link up with Hadji, Hamza and Danilo also provides a fantastic threat. But I've got to say, Hadji is a big difference in this team. Hamza's a big difference in this team. The H-Force, the H-Men are doing wonders. Dinny obviously got his goal from bad play from their goalkeeper. And James Tavernier as well with a very good finish as well to make it 3-0. I've got to say I've massively criticised Tav. I don't really like the guy, but I thought today he played well. He did well in the game today. You know, he wasn't great in the first half, some wasteful passing, but overall he improved it, got his goal, and did all right. So, you know, I think that's encouraging. You know, my one worry with Tav, or two worries with Tav, would be playing Tav against Tottenham and against Celtic. I think could be a mistake. I would say definitely go with Sterling in those games, because you look at the pace of Heung-min Son if he plays on the left-hand side for Tottenham, going up against Tav, he'll rip Tav a new one. And obviously Dyson Maida, we know, has definitely got the ownership papers for James Tavernier. But, you know, let's deal with the positives of today. It was a good performance. It was an encouraging performance. And I think we've got to kind of take that positive out of today and say, you know, hopefully this is a sign that we've turned the corners. Now, we all know that we've gone through many false dawns before, and we've had these situations where we look to have turned the corner, we look to be playing better, and then we come up against Celtic and it all comes unstuck. And I guess, you know, as trying to be positive about this, trying to look at this in the best way possible, you know, the performances over the last 4 games have been good. The goals have come 14-4, but it's now about going out there and taking that and taking it on and showing it against Celtic. You know, these last 4 performances mean nothing if we don't go and beat Celtic on next Sunday in the cup final, do they? Anyway, let me know what your thoughts were on the game. Thank you for watching Glasgow Rangers Nation. As always, guys, please smash the like, smash the sub, share, comment, do all that great stuff. Thanks for watching. Back to speaking very soon here on the channel.